sorry, got cut off. Like I was saying, you might need, you know, 4 or 5 layers. It really just depends on you. So the only other thing I can say is actually not about the eyes, it's about your lips. Ladies, if you're going with a dramatic eye, make sure that your lip is super nude. Like that doesn't mean go without lip gloss. It doesn't mean, you know, go dry. It just means keep it more nude. Because if you're going with a dramatic eye, that's obviously where you want your attention. So keep it there. I personally, I love our Au Naturel lip gloss. For me, it actually matches the natural color of my lips pretty perfectly. So I will just put a very little bit, and you can use a nude a nude lip liner before you put your gloss on, and it'll help keep your lip gloss on a lot longer. I do recommend that. Just for this quick tutorial, you know, I'm just gonna show you how it looks with it. And as you can see from the video, like, you honestly can't even tell that I'm putting anything on because it is so sheer. It just gives you a nice gloss, you know, a nice finishing touch without overwhelming your face. You don't want dramatic eyes and then bright red lips. Like, it's too much to look at. So just a real thin layer of lip gloss. Like I said, it keeps it, like, you can't even really tell that I put any on. It's just that kind of finishing touch. So the last thing I will suggest is, now I know I said that I don't usually use the translucent powder over top, but what I will do is use my handy dandy tissue or whatever you have and just kind of go over it with your powder brush, just to take off any translucent powder that you had, and then use it just to kind of go over your eyes really lightly, just to blend it out. Like I said, we don't want any solid lines, because it's not going to give you the look that you're looking for. You want it to fade. So just very lightly going over it. And because you're using your translucent powder brush, there's no color on this brush, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, mudding out the color, making it look muddy, or blending in a way that you don't want it to blend. You want to keep the smoke, keep the definition, but just not have any defined lines. So the last thing that I'm going to go over is basically the blush versus bronzer debate. It really just depends, again, on your preference. I am a bronzer girl. I just feel like bronzer on my skin gives me the desired look that I'm going for. So you will use, the brush that is marked cheek. It'll actually say cheek on there. It looks like your powder brush, but it's a little bit smaller. It's not quite as full. And I just go like around in circles with my bronzer. So just go around in circles very lightly, and then same thing, tap off any of the extra. And then just like on your cheekbone area, like I just very gently, I'm going to use my mirror for this too, sorry. You just very gently just wipe it across your cheekbone. Now, I have some pretty predominant cheekbones, so I don't have to do the smile or, you know, the fish lips or sucking it in or whatever you want to call it. I just find that going over it very lightly and, again, bringing it into your hairline, it gives me the look that I'm looking for. I will also go into my hairline on my forehead, and then kind of bring it down into my jawbone, maybe a little bit on my neck. Again, mostly just for blending, but because it gives your skin that contour so that, you know, after your foundation and then your dramatic eyes, that it doesn't have your foundation looking very one-dimensional, I guess, to put it, give it, you know, you an idea of what I mean. We want the look to be finished looking, and you can kind of, again, the lighting in here is weird, but you can see from this side versus this side that you can see a little bit more, you know, highlighting and contouring, versus this side where it's just like you see my eyes, and that's it. So I'll put a little bit of bronzer on this side too. Again, if you're going out and you're really looking for the drama, or if you're going to be in a darker space and you need a little bit of extra, you can put a little bit more bronzer or blush. If you're using blush, like I said, I prefer bronzer. You can take a little bit and then put it on the apples of your cheeks, so that you give a good smile. And then you can just put a little bit on the apples of your cheeks, and it'll just give you that nice little glow, that nice little flushed look. Basically, it'll bring out just the natural glow of your face. And then bringing it down into your neck, blending, always making sure that you're blending. Going to your hairline for anything like blush or bronzer, because you don't want it to just sit on your cheeks. You want everything to be blended really nice. No harsh lines. We don't like harsh lines. So that for me is that's my finished look. To me, it's fast. I know that this took like almost 40 minutes, but it's because I was talking with you guys. If you're doing it at home, most people think that the smoky eye just takes too long, it's too much effort. But when I'm doing this look by myself, getting ready to go out somewhere, 15-20 minutes from beginning to end, and I'm done and I'm good to go. So it's really fast, especially with the brushes. If you're using application wands, it can take a little bit longer because the wands don't move as fluidly as the brushes do. So I do notice that can sometimes be an issue, but as far as everything else goes, I hope I answered everyone's questions. I hope that that you got out of this what you wanted to get out of this. And I will take an after photo now that I'm done, so that you can see the before and the after, and the picture will be a lot clearer than this video is. I know, like I said, that the lighting in here is kind of funny. So like I said, I hope that I answered all of your questions. If you have another question that I didn't answer, please feel free to ask me. If you want to have a color consultation with me, I would love to talk makeup with you. I love makeup. I love it almost as much as I love skincare. So if you want to have you or a couple of your girlfriends or whatever, like, we'll play with makeup and it'll be fun. If you're more of a natural gal, I have a wonderful natural look too that I do, that I'm actually doing for my cousin's wedding. So I'm really excited. Maybe I'll let her, take a before and after picture so I can show you that look too. Other than that, those are all of our magnificent brushes. Those are all of the makeup products that I use. So that was that. And like I said, I hope I answered all of your questions. If I didn't, feel free to message me and I would love to answer them for you. Bye.